Back, I think. Am I back? Can you hear me? Hello, hello. Should be back now. Don't know what happened there. Montec. I should know. Am I back? Can you see me? Am I right? Good? Hear me? All that kind of nonsense. Back again. Looking good. Thanks, mate. Well, yeah. Don't know what we were talking about before. I'm alive, yes. I am alive, just. Yeah, you're right, John. Building the Spider-Man bust. Anyone's remotely interested? Yeah, I don't normally do this, so I thought I'll give it a go. Yeah, I know the ATAT. I was showing the ATAT that I bought from flipping Costco. There you go. Over there. 40 quid. Came really well packaged. And yeah, it was free delivery. Looking forward to building that one. Have you got the Pikachu set? No, Leanne, I'm not interested in that one, to be honest. I'm not a massive... Well, I'm not a Pokemon fan. My workmate bought it though, and she was well chuffed with that. And she got the didn't get Pikachu. She got the big one. What was it? The Blastoise, Charizard. I don't even know their names really. You just make them up. Yeah. Just want to say thank you for your contact. You saved me a couple of quid over the last few years. I'm enjoying your out and about videos now. Cheers, Paul. Appreciate that. Yeah, I like doing the out and about videos. I mean, I don't know if anyone follows our other channel where we used to do Florida videos, but we used to do tons. And you can even see a younger me. If anyone's interested, it's called Living the Dream. There is a link somewhere on the profile page of my Brick Bargains channel. And there is some old Lego videos in there actually of Disney Springs. If anyone's been to Orlando and been to Disney Springs or downtown Disney when I went, and they got the Lego store there, and I'm walking around and I was like, watched it about a month or two ago, and I was clocking all the old retired sets. They had the Death Star in there. I was like, oh my God, there was like just loads of them on the shelf. It's like, oh, look how much they are now. Crazy. Hey Lego family, hiya mate, how are you? What else? You finished off building the 3 new Batmobiles earlier, holding off on the Batman logo at the moment. Looks far too fiddly. I don't know, that's on. I've got that as well. That's another set I purchased during the March 1st. It does look, there's a lot of texturizing on it, so it looks quite cool. And then obviously you've got the Space Baby. I keep calling it Space Baby. It's not a baby. It's a mini space astronaut minifig. Call it what you will. Yeah, looking forward to building them. This is Brick Bargains, just walked past, probably thinking what the hell's going on. Hello. She's not comparing today. Too much to do. How much would I like to be back at the Orlando Brick Company now? Imagine the warmth of the sunshine. Yeah, I would. But it's been cold. We've been watching a lot of Florida vlogs recently, and it's been quite cold. I think it's picked up now, but they had a massive cold snap. But yeah, if you are going to Orlando this year, and you have a car, and you can travel around, then definitely check out the Orlando Brick Company. What's the other one? Bricks and Minifigs was okay in Orlando. I wasn't enamoured by it. It was okay. And then what's the Daily Brick? If you ever, that's a newish shop. It's been open just over a year. Daily Brick, and they've actually just moved to a bigger location. But people in there, fantastic. A lot of sets in there. This is very unprompted live stream. I just thought, let's just go on and see what happens. And if you could see the setup I've got, it's ridiculous. I'm not going to move the cameras around because I've got my phone is hanging from a swing arm to get the overhead shot. And then we got like 3 lamps, because I know you need a lot of light to get that frame rate. So what are you building today? What are you building now? Anything? How many days a week do you build? That's an interesting question. Do you build every day, or do you sort of think, no, I'm only setting aside for weekends? Don't like that. That's done. 2 of them. You also got the upscaled astronaut as well, John. Yeah, looking forward to getting that. I wish I'd got a few of the others as well. I see in other news, Amazon are doing their Prime event or whatever it is on Tuesday. So I'll obviously be doing a video Tuesday. There's quite a lot, I would imagine, that's going to be, well, to be fair, there hasn't really been a lot of massive discounts in the last week or so. That's partly why I haven't done videos, because I'm not going to put them up just for the sake of putting them up. I'm not going to be that person. So talking about depends on the size of the kit. I don't like to rush. I just like to enjoy the space shuttle. Enjoy the space shuttle will probably take me a week. Okay. You're watching me and another favourite YouTuber at the same time. How can you possibly do that? Late Brick Show, Johnny Smith. I've not heard of that one. Awaiting wife to get the curry dinner ready. That sounds nice. Curry dinner, yeah. But you probably should focus on one person. 4 of these. What are we doing? Hardly any progress on this. I'm gonna have to find this. Johnny Smith, Late Break Show. Never come up on my feed. And that's the beauty of YouTube, isn't it? You get all these people suddenly appear, and I like the way they push smaller channels now, which is great, because you need a leg up sometimes. And it is hard graft. Anyone thinks this is easy, it ain't. I love editing videos, not that I'm particularly great at it, but it's hard graft. I know Block Party, he's always smashing out videos, and he's got his other channels as well, and it is a lot of effort. He does barn find cars. Oh, okay, so nothing to do with Lego then, Johnny He's a motoring journalist. Johnny, what was his name again? Johnny Walker. Johnny Smith. Late break. Okay. I have to look out because I'm a bit of a petrol head as well. I can't concentrate now. How the heck does this go on? I literally have to put it the same way as it is on the piece of paper sometimes. Why the hell isn't that working? Oh, that's why. Oh, they're down Bewley, are they? That's not a million miles from us. They do a podcast. A live recording of a podcast at the start of April. Oh, okay, interesting. 4 and 2 of them times 2. God, this is only bag 1. Jeez. 27 people on. Don't forget to smash that like button. Good God. If you don't like it, don't smash it. I just watched Ian from Ian's Bricks, his latest haul, and he's got some really nice sets he managed to get in that. He got some Flintstones. Yeah, I don't know where he gets them from. Just meets people in car parks, does a shady deal, and before you know it, he's got a load of decent Lego. It's not full, mate. It's an illusion. Someone just asked Paul, no, Tasker. I'm just going to call you Tasker. How are you doing for space? It's looking pretty full. So there's the thing in the middle with Iron Man. That I'm thinking of getting another unit that goes all the way to the top. I've got some shelves that are full below, which you can't see, with rubbish, crap. You can just see it poking through there. So they'll get cleared. Ian's a dodgy fella. Yeah, that's what it. There you go. If anyone, that's what it looks like now. It's only a small build. This. Don't know if it's worth 55 quid. I definitely wouldn't pay that for it. Some people I notice on TikTok when they do live streams, they have like loads of music playing in the background. I don't know if TikTok copyrights that, but if we were to do that on here, I'd be like copyrighted up to the arse. Oh, balls. No. Bits have broken off. Oh. I don't know if you can hear my daughter in the background somewhere singing her heart out. She likes to sing. She watches loads of random YouTubers. No idea who these are. They just watch. It's like a goggle box. She just watches people watching other people. Maybe we should do that with the Lego community. Just watch other people's Lego videos and criticise them. Let's look at the questions. The main reason I have 27 Sexter builds is just to have nowhere to display them. You've got 27 on backlog. Wow. My backlog's really small. What's the most you've got in your backlog at the minute, peeps? I've got about 5. 5. And it was 1 up until last week. Flip this over now. What are we doing here? I mean, some people, you see their channels. I mean, I'm not knocking them, and I'm not going to name any names, but you see some people's displays just look chaotic. That's wrong. I built that wrong. Damn. I like to be able to look at a shelf and have it. It's got to have a bit of a theme going on to it. Like I've got the video game stuff there, not overcrowded. I've got a few movie characters up there. That Speed Champs row is probably going to go at some point. These are go. They've got a bit of a Star Wars. I'm not going to put the camera up, but there's a load of Star Wars stuff above. 33 people on. Don't forget to hit that like button. That would be fantastic. You've got all the Star Wars MIDI scale sets on the kitchen windowsill. Wow. I don't think my Lego collection's gone to the kitchen yet. We've got some in the sort of family room, and we got some in the front room. We've got the Disney Pixar lamp. That looks pretty cool in our hallway. And the missus was saying, oh, we should get a lamp, a little bulb to go in that. And that will look quite good. I know people have modified it so you can put a bulb in it. But yeah. You got 183 sets, mostly for investing. Wow, where'd you keep all that many? You got the Shuttle Artemis 4 GT Mars Rover Dune Ornithopter. I already have the Lamborghini Sian sat on my coffee table, the Tumbler, ISS and more. Wow. Do you have families, partners? Yeah, I agree with you, one brick stud. Yeah, there are AFOLs that just have random sets on shelves and it looks absolutely awful. The way they display does not do their sets justice. Yeah, absolutely. Unless you're minted and you've got... Well, what have I done? See, this is it. I can't concentrate and build. Yeah, you need some money or some massive house to put all this stuff in. I mean, I know some people think it's sad, like, you know, when you show people like, oh, here's my Lego collection, and they think, oh, okay, bit of a saddo. But then when I've like shown a couple of my mates that come around, they're like, oh wow, that looks really cool, because it's displayed well on the shelf. You know, it's not like just thrown together. You live alone and have 9 rooms, but still running out of space. Wow. Maybe you should rent them out. Then you'll be able to buy some more Lego. Yeah, buy less sets, because you know people that bought them wish they hadn't. Yeah, I'm very for that reason. You know, space is a premium. I buy the sets that look good and display well. What have I actually built out of this then? This is it so far. I mean, I guess it's... I mean, I've not really been concentrating too much. And now we're building... Okay. Right, let's carry on. Yeah, absolutely. You could go to the pub, spend 50 quid, get nothing in return, but your Lego will still be there tomorrow. Yes, 100%. I can't remember the last time me and the missus went to the pub, because I don't... I'd rather have a drink indoors, and it costs less. Fantastic. Can you see that? I'm starting to build the little column piece now that goes up. You just finished the Jaws set last night. It does look great. It's a fiddly set though. That ship, the boat is fiddly. The rigging is a pain. And it takes up a footprint in height, which is annoying. I know when I saw it in the Lego store, they cut the mast down by half just so they could display it. It didn't look too bad. What am I doing now? Look at this, we're cooking now. We are cooking. "38 people. Don't forget to hit that like button, people. Hit that like. Keep looking down there. You're not down there. The chat's down there. You're right in front of me. And that's annoying. And then I've got this camera here. It's like, wow. What's that do you have that you would say is your favourite, the best build experience and set was the least? My favourite? Oh, it's a tough one. I mean, the Atari, the Pac-Man, the Game Boy, they are fantastic builds. And they look really cool. And I've got a massive kind of connection with video games growing up. Yeah, so what is the least favourite? Least enjoyable? To be honest, recently it's that Iron Man to build. It's not the best build in the world, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. But it looks cool. No one tell my missus he's back. Sorry about that. Best build Gringotts, worst build UCS Falcon. I've heard that, yeah. Is it Bricks and Mix? Do you watch is it Bricks and Mix? The guy with all the tattoos. I think I watched a TikTok of his recently and he said the Falcon was a very boring build. Although the little Falcon, the one just above my head, is actually a really good build. Have I done that right? Yeah, that's right. The right orientation. Got to get the orientation. Oh, I'm still going on. Oh, you signed up. Okay, so Matthew's saying that he signed up for VeryPay and got an extra 20 quid off, which is quite true. You get 20% off if you sign up for VeryPay. You can use a code and it works on discounted stuff. I actually almost bought BB-8 the other day. I think they had it down to $69.99. And then you get 20% off, and that's off your first purchase, so you can load it up, 20% off. I think I put a few in the basket just to try it out, and yeah, I was like, oh, that's just dangerous. So obviously you're then tied into VeryPay, and you've got to, you know, keep up the payments, or I'm not sure exactly if it's just 3 payments or whether you can just sort of like pay as you go. I didn't really read it too much. But yeah, if you want to snag an extra 20% off, sign up for VeryPay. Only on your first order. The Falcon is boring. Exterior is great, but the interior is terrible, and the minifigs quality is the worst, really. Wow. For that sort of money, thought it would be top notch. Has anyone got the Death Star here? The new one? Oh look, I feel like I've missed something very important. What? I am so confused right now. Right, that goes on there. I've done that. That's on there. You've got the plaque. There's the plaque. There. Okay, you can delay the payments on Very for 6 to 9 months. Pay no interest if you pay before the 9 months is up. Right, okay. Right, that is on there. That is on there. That is wrong. What the hell? Get on there. See, this is why I like the 3D instructions, because you can view it at all angles. There. Done. What are these pieces? Where have they come from? I don't understand this. It's not asked me to start. What is going on? Oh, you can have it two ways. Right, so you can have this display piece two ways. And this is what these little A-frame pieces are for. So you can have the, I don't know if you can see it. You can have it with the Spider-Man figure and the plaque, or just the plaque. Yeah, and I've completely nosed it up because I wouldn't mind the figure. Oh well. That's that bag one done. Let's have a look. 34 people. Your three best build would be Pac-Man, favourite is the grand piano, least enjoyable Technic, Earth, Sun and Lunar rotating. Yes, I mean that wouldn't even go on my list. Have you got any Lego built that's displayed elsewhere other than the office? Yes, we've got a little bit in the front room, the family room, which is Harry Potter stuff. Wife's a big Harry Potter fan. And then a little bit in the hallway. Has anyone found a good display for the DeLorean for the flying version? Lego should have included one. They should have done. Yes, they should. Does that look? Maybe I should put it like that. There you go. "27 minutes have been on here. 33 people in, 18 likes. Come on, hit that like button. Help me out." What people looking forward to for April? I mean, is there a few coming out in April? I think there is, isn't there? What we got? Let's have a little look on the old interwebs. Also, let's have a quick look. Oh, what do people think of the new Lego F1 helmets? I'm not an F1 fan, but they look pretty cool. And then also, let's have a look at, see what deals we got going on. Live deals. Has anyone bought anything from Amazon Germany? I was toying of getting some stuff, but didn't know if Brickhead's Turtle, yep. 27 minutes into a 24-hour stream. I don't think so. No. I didn't even plan this. I just thought, oh, it's Sunday. Just see what happens. You like the look of the F1 helmets. Helmets have so many prints. They look cool, but I'm not a target audience. I do not like F1. Yeah, I don't like F1. My eldest daughter loves F1, but not a fan. And they plug it so much everywhere. I don't know if anyone watches Bricks by Shane, but he did a TikTok live last night. He started at, I think it was 10 o'clock, and he had the new McLaren Technic, the big one, and his goal was to finish it by 4 AM in time for the first Australian Grand Prix start time. And he did it. I think he did it with about 10 minutes to spare, but when I was watching him, he was looking proper stressed. It's quite funny. And he was losing it a little bit with some of the building that he had to keep fixing. What other YouTubers do you watch? I mean, there's loads of Lego peeps out there now. Is my sound okay? Because it's peaking quite a lot, but there we go. Yeah, what other YouTubers do you watch? I don't know if I'm going to be bothered to carry on building. It's too hard. Put it behind me. That's a good little build. Anyone got the Lightning McQueen? That's a good little build. And I saw there were loads of them in Sainsbury's, local Sainsbury's. Oh yeah, the Dutch guy gets all the new releases. You watch him, yeah. All the speed champions are retiring at the end of this year already. Oh, wow. No, that's not been out that long. You did build the Natural Museum and Ninjago character stand this weekend. Nice. You've only been into doing Lego for a year, okay, and you love the look of the Lambo Technic. It's always on offer, the Lambo, the green one, always on offer. I'm not a massive fan of Technic. I think some of them look good, but they're just not the same sort of build. So I did an F1 build. I got gifted a Carter version of the Alfa Romeo, which is the same as the McLaren and the is it the Ferrari one, the new big ones, and they're just boring and take ages and loads of stickers. And it's just, yeah, I did not like that, but I was gifted it, and the guy said, it was the guy that actually owned Jad Lamb Toys, he just introduced me to Carter and said, oh, if you fancy this, he said, if you want to open it on a video. And I was like, no pressure, I just decided to do a video. And it was when I first started, and oh god, that was a massive build. Brixie, Block Party, Manda, Brick Fanatics, Sold Bricks. You're always waiting for mine over them. Bless you. Yeah, it's not been a massively great week for brick bargains, or Lego bargains, should I say. It's just, I was expecting the Jan first sets to be way down in price, but they're not. So, I mean, looking at some of the stuff, you got the same old prices. You got the Speed Champs $15.99, Botanicals are pushing like mad. All the big sets about $35. Cheapest I've seen, the AT-AT is about $52 from like a non-membership place. Costco's down to $40. I know in store in Costco you can get it a bit cheaper. My audio looks like it's massively spiking. I mean, if you're in some of the grocery stores, wow, what is going on? Let me turn that gain down, that looks horrendous. Testing, a little bit quieter. Testing. Yeah, Tesco, Sainsbury's, Asda, they've got some good stuff in. Has anyone ordered from Wayland Games before, or Cool Shop? Brixie is a bit meh, rinse and repeat. He does like his village. He's clever though, he's got some skills. Will Amazon be decent on their spring sale? Was that Tuesday when it starts? I have no idea. I mean, we'll probably see the same old usual suspects in there. They have got exclusives on... Oh, what have they got the exclusive on? Just checking. Please hold, caller. It'll be Lord of the Rings for sure. The Lord of the Rings sets will be reduced. I think it'll just be the same old usual suspects. It'll be like C-3PO, Mario Kart, Hogwarts Castle and Grounds. The big Hogwarts might come down a little bit more. It'd be nice to see some of the newer stuff come down. It's worth picking up Bumblebee at the minute. That's $58.99. He's retiring in July. And it'll be, yeah, the other stuff, it'll be Trevi Fountain, stuff like that. They've actually got the AT-AT down to 52 quid at the minute, the mini AT-AT. Star Wars logo, that'll come down. But yeah, it'll be, I'll just have to see what happens. Simon Parnell, got the UCS Falcon Rivendell to start my collection. Wish list of Eiffel Tower and the pirate ship. Captain Jack's. Hogwarts Castle. Hoping I'll find a deal. Well, yeah. We only watch every video from you and Block Party and then dip into a few others occasionally. Thank you, Tracy. Chaos Cards is great. Yeah, they are, Mark. Absolutely brilliant for their packaging. If anyone has not used Chaos Cards, they're fantastic. The Star Wars logo is a really good build. It is a brilliant build. You can't see it, but it's up there. On the wall. I stuck it on the wall with command strips. 38 people. 6:30. Drinking time soon. It's great, isn't it? You do a live stream and you start losing subscribers. Am I from Norfolk with that accent? No, I'm not. I'm the South Coast. Norfolk. I don't know, Norfolk. How do they talk like Norfolk? I actually work with a guy from Norfolk, so it might actually be you at YT user. You give the deals, pal. Kev does on Block, but mainly pushes Lego Shop and not much other retailers. Yep. Plymouth, Exeter? No. Central. Country type vibes, my lover. Sorry for anyone who lives in the West Country and I've just absolutely annihilated your accent. Yeah, so what other stuff we got coming up this year that's interesting? I've got another trip planned to Orlando and hopefully going to get to see another few more shops out there, maybe look around, maybe get back to, if we make it out there, maybe get back to, oh God, Orlando Brick Company. That's just such an overwhelming shop. Something to do with M&R Productions. I don't know what his involvement is. I don't really follow him too much, but I know he's connected to that shop. But that shop is insane. Is there anything coming out you want this year? I don't know. It's a bit random, but I quite like that little Snoopy set. I'm not even a Snoopy fan. I just think that looks really cool. There's loads of sets I want to get, but space and money, yeah, just not a lot at the minute. What are you guys looking forward to? Is there a Boba Fett rumour? Like a action fig? Buildable fig. I think there's a rumour of Boba Fett. The Lego trading stores in the USA are a scam in your opinion. You literally get nothing for your Lego. Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily trade anything in there, but what they've got on sale is crazy. They have so much old stuff. You know, you can go in there and just buy built sets, take them home. They had a lot of the Star Wars helmets, which were reasonable. I think when I was out there, they had Red 5 Luke's helmet for like 45 built dollars. So probably about 35, 37 quid, which, you know, you take it home, smash it up and rebuild it. Have you ever thought about set up an AI script to search all the UKs? Yes, I have. I'm actually working with some guy at work to potentially scrape sites to get the deals, because it is a lot of hard graft what I do. But yeah, AI is very clever, but some sites don't let you scrape them, but there are ways around it. Oh yeah, Tennille, is it? Yeah, I've heard of Tennille. In Sheffield, so there's a store online. And they got a lot of stuff. A lot of good stuff. 36. If there's 36 people and I've only got 26 likes, there's 10 people not hit the like button. Did I see Amazon's... I'm not very good with set numbers. 76460 was 2 for 15. What set's that? Okay, so you're going to set up a script just for sets that you want. I've got a mate who's got a Vinted script where he gets an eBay, he scrapes the sites to get stuff when they go up. He's managed to grab some bargains. He picked up the Quattro Speed Champs Audi Quattro retired, which goes for about 50 on eBay for a tenner, brand new, off of Vinted. What are we at now? 6:30. I'll give it a few more minutes and then I might bugger off, and it'll take me about a week to dismantle all this setup. I'm gonna have to invest some money into maybe getting a little rig with lights on, just to see. I mean, are these any good? Would you carry on watching them? You recently mentioned JD Williams as a new one that you found sold Legos. Any ones you found we should keep an eye on? JD Williams is, well, it's annoying because I think JD Williams are part of the, what group are they? Is it Sports Direct? Their umbrella brands are Giacomo, Simply, Ambrose Wilson, never heard of them. But yeah, they unfortunately the last time they had a good sale on, they were cancelling a lot of orders, which was a real shame. So I don't tend to promote. If I see that a retailer is, you know, cancelling orders, then I won't push them next time round, because it's not fair on other people. If they're like, if I'm pushing them saying, oh, these sets are available, and then half an hour later you get your order cancelled. Others to keep an eye on. Chaos cards, especially for pre-orders for new stuff. I see Freeman's is popping up now, and also Curry's has started selling Lego, which is very random. Who was the other ones that started selling Lego? Games seem to have dropped off now selling Lego. Used to have some fairly good deals with Game, but again, they did a flash sale and they had loads of amazing prices. This was about just over a year ago. I think it was around Black Friday, and they cancelling loads of orders, my mates included. High Coaster bricks. Yeah, I just it's hard to keep up with some of the bargains sometimes, and it's hard to keep the videos. I don't want to keep pushing the same deals every time because people want the exclusive sets that are cheap. I mean, I could do a video every day to tell you botanicals are cheap and creator sets are cheap, but no one's really interested. Yeah, HMV sell Lego, but I went in there a little while ago and it's just full price. Vinted is the way forward. Currys don't sell Lego, they have a partnership with a Lego retailer. Okay. Yeah, makes sense. A lot of people in the States, well I say a lot, if a few people in the States watch my videos and they say your deals are so much more than, you know, what we have over in the States. It seems weird. You tend to hover around B&M, Sainsbury's and Tesco. I think since the Entertainer's gone in Tesco, their deals have gone down. Used to be good. Tesco's going in there, picking up some bargains. Sainsbury's and Asda, really good. Did I see the eBay live offer? What's that? I don't know what you... You got the Nissan Skyline for a £5 in a charity shop. I've always checked in charity shop, not always, but when I'm out and about I'll go in a few and I never see anything. Maybe, yeah, I'll go out and about doing a video on charity shops. I think yeah, I find a lot of decent bargains on Facebook Marketplace. I only buy new sealed stuff. You can, yeah, I know a few people that buy on Marketplace. I'm not on Facebook. I used to be, but my account got hacked and I don't know how, because I work in IT and stuff and it was just ridiculous. I thought I'm coming off this. The 2 for 25, okay, 2 weeks after you spent £10 on eBay Live, okay. 2 for 25 off a 50 spend, get delivered within 2 weeks. You found 6 of the Wolfpack Beastmasters in local B&M a few weeks ago. Okay. Series 27. Cool. Well, it's not been the most interesting live stream. I never plan these and I don't have any script and I don't know what I'm going to talk about, and I just, whatever pops in my head, and I'm not very good at building and talking at the same time, so I might carry on doing these, but yeah, it's just as and when. You picked up the new Avengers Tower for 300 from Marketplace. My wife is not amused. Yeah, that's a good price though. Very good price. My mate picked up the Daily Bugle from some dodgy knockoff site. I don't know what it is, but he sent me a link to it. I think it cost him 80 quid. It arrived, and he's had a few sets from these people. It arrived, and the first he was knackered at the first hurdle because the base plate was missing. Right, what are we at? 6:45. I think I will wrap it up because I've been on for nearly an hour. But yeah, just thought I'd jump on and I've not gone away, I'm still here. It's just not been a brilliant week, and Lego bargains are not great, and yeah, like I said, I'm only going to put out the videos when they're worth putting out, because yeah, that's what you want, the good deals, the good stuff. You want the good stuff. Cheers, mate, thanks for that. Yeah, so have yourself a great rest of the night, and not much of a weekend left, but have a good week ahead, and hopefully Tuesday at some point in the morning I'll put up a video of what Amazon are doing with their Prime sale. I didn't even know they were doing it until this morning. There's an advert on radio, but yeah, I'll put a video up, and hopefully you'll be able to get some deals and spend even more money. Anyway, have a good rest of the weekend. See you later. Got to end it now, gracefully.